welcome back to Content Cookie Podcast. It's your host, Cookie! And welcome back to the channel, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can always catch these vibes, child. And turn on that post bell notification so that way you get notified every single time it's a pickety post, child. Okay, so today's episode, I got my book here on my computer, you know, feeling like a composer and whatnot. And I may have done this episode before, but I feel like this is one we can talk about a few times. Ignore the fact that I only have one nail on, okay? Look, it won't come off, so we're leaving it on. Okay, so how you're not competing with other people, but they're competing with you. Okay, so I definitely have got a little déjà vu. I feel like we've definitely talked about this before, but I definitely want to talk about this again because for whatever reason, it's just on my heart. And when I opened up my book, that was the topic that was there, so we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Okay, so I have noticed, like, upon doing a lot of reflection and stuff, that there's been situations where I was always uplifting people and motivating people, and I was coming from a good place. My intentions were coming from a good place, and I was realizing as time went on with certain relationships that I had, and that's like friendships and even some guys that I've dated, honestly, where there was competition with me. And it's like, okay, I'm not competing with you. I'm really just trying to make sure that I'm my best self. Yet you're competing with me, and I don't understand that. So multiple things. One, that is stemming from their own situation and different things they got going on, right? And two, I feel like don't focus on that, because take it as the fact that you're motivating somebody to be better. Don't focus on the fact that they are competing with you because they're trying to be better than you. Don't focus on that. Focus on the fact that, okay, something that you're doing is motivating someone else to be better and you know, elevate their life. Take it in that way. Also, since we have talked about this topic before, I want to go ahead and talk about the fact that you should be in competition with yourself. Because if you are in competition with yourself, then it doesn't matter what other people are doing. But if you're in competition with yourself, then you're focused on your own situation and what you have going on, that it doesn't even matter that someone is focused on you, if that makes sense. So I've been doing a lot of time reflecting and really trying to like rebuild my life. And during that time, and this is definitely not bragging points for me at all, this is just to prove a point. During this time, in a year's time span, I've dropped a podcast and we have multiple episodes. I dropped my Body by Cookie app. I launched items on Beauty by Kashan. And we have been so consistent with YouTube content. It's crazy. And I even started rapping again. I started doing music and doing music videos and editing, producing, and writing the music. And it's all been in a very short time span. I want to say things didn't really start picking up for me like super focused until maybe about August, September. And so it's even been less than that. It's really been about like 7-8 months. And I noticed that when I stopped focusing on other people competing with me, and I started competing with myself to put myself in a better position than I was the year prior, and trying to check off and accomplish my own goals, that's when I literally started checking off and accomplishing my own goals. Because now I'm focusing all the energy on me versus focusing that energy on nitpicking at how someone else is competing with me. Because all that really is a distraction. It's to take away from you doing things that you need to do that honestly keep them and that keep them invested and keep them focused on you. So one, when someone's competing with you, let them compete with you. It's not your worry, it's not your issue. You're doing something great for them to even be focused on you. Okay, so take it as that. Two, compete with yourself. You are your biggest competition, because on your hard days, it's up to you to focus up and get yourself through your hard days. On your great days, hey, you're motivating yourself and you keep pushing forward. Both days you're motivating yourself and you keep pushing forward. So if you were in competition with yourself, then you really can't lose, because you are your only competition. So definitely take it as that. And you know, that's y'all's homework today, is to really sit down and figure out today how you can be better than you yesterday. The version of you yesterday, today how can I improve and be better than that version? Whether that's taking some self-love, taking some self-care, or completely just going balls to the wall and just going. Okay? I really hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It was fun making it. I don't forget to comment down below different ideas and topics you guys would love for us to talk about, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Okay, love y'all. As always, with love, Cookie. Bye.